Mortgage rules take effect today, Chris, and while they're making things clearer and simpler, there are some things many people need to know and need to be aware of. Here to tell us more is Joe Bigelman with John Adams Mortgage, and thanks for being with us this morning. Really, these rules hit us hard. We want to know more about it. What can you tell our viewers at home about these rules and why they matter to them?
I first want to say that as a lender, these rules are welcomed, and we're excited about them, we're prepared for them, and consumers shouldn't be scared about them. They're for the consumer protection. The new rules are really in effect for many different reasons. Two in particular that I really think of. One is that the good faith estimate currently is a very deficient form. It doesn't show what your total payment is, principal, interest, taxes, and insurance. It doesn't show what fees the buyer and seller are responsible for. It doesn't show a cash to close, like you'd want to know when you're taking out a mortgage, of course.
Right.
And then, more often than not, a buyer is getting their settlement statement the morning of or the day before their actual closing, and they don't have time to review the documents.
So when you think about these rules, are they just privy to residents of Michigan, or if someone has a family outside the state, do they share it with them? What can you talk about those rules?
Yeah, they're national rules, and the forms are national as well. So everybody taking a mortgage in the United States will have these forms to go off of, and these rules.
Someone that has a mortgage now, will it affect them? And if so, how will it affect them? And maybe those looking to possibly refinance, we know that some people like to do that as well. How will that affect them?
If they have a mortgage now, there'll be no effect. This is only for new loan originations starting today.
And for those wanting to refinance, it'll probably affect them as well.
Yep, same rules.
Okay. Should they expect anything different when they go to apply for a mortgage? What can they expect?
Well, the process is going to be very similar than what it is now. You can still get a pre-approval or pre-qualification when looking at a home. The mortgage process is the same. We still have to get you approved, of course. The difference is there's so many rules and regulations now for the lenders that the process may be a little bit longer as we refine and make this process perfect for the customer.
And ideally, again, as you mentioned, this is the best for the consumer. This is with these rules were put into effect with the consumer in mind. Absolutely.
Yeah, the new loan estimate form and the good faith estimate form, or the new loan estimate and the closing disclosure form, are very easy to read. You can see all your terms, what your cash to close is. It's very transparent. There's going to be no questions, and they look very similar. So the consumers are really going to like it.
And I know a lot of people at home are looking at these rules, wanting to know about transparency, wanting to know that things will certainly make this a lot easier. But of course, this all affects you guys at home. And of course, we have more information, and we will maybe even later today on our website, WXYZ.com. Anu?